I'm Josh Swartz,
And I'm William Illingworth.
host of the High Tech Podcast, a part of the Education Podcast Network, just like the show you're listening to now.
Shows on the network are individually owned, and opinions expressed may not reflect others.
Find other interesting education podcasts at edupodcastnetwork.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of My EdTech Life. Today, I'm really excited because today we've got a special show and we've got a special guest, and we've got GPT with us today, and we're going to be asking it some questions. We're going to be interviewing it, and I'm really anxious to see what the responses are as we talk about the future of education, the future of work, and just the future of AI altogether. So I am really excited to welcome ChatGPT to the episode today. ChatGPT, how are you doing today?
It's great to be here. It's an honor to be a part of the show and to join the conversation about the future of education, work, and AI. I'm looking forward to sharing my thoughts on these important topics.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really excited. Again, we've been talking about you. We've been talking about you for quite a while. Educators, creators, everybody has been talking about you, and some are worried, some are concerned, some are excited. And so it's going to be great to be able to hear your feedback today. So before we get started, as we always do here on our show, we always love to start with the origin story. So ChatGPT, please let us know what your origin story is. What is your mission, and how do you plan on transforming the future of work and the future of education?
My mission is to provide the most accurate and efficient automated writing service possible. I am able to generate high-quality content quickly and without any bias or personal agenda. My goal is to help people write better and faster, which will make our world a better place for everyone. To create a better place for everyone, I strive to reduce the amount of wasted time spent on rewriting, editing, or researching content. This will free up more time for meaningful tasks such as creating innovative solutions that improve people's lives. Additionally, my content is always unbiased, so it can be trusted when used to spread important information about relevant issues.
So how does it feel to have garnered so much popularity from the education space, from the creator space, from the business space, where people are just thrilled, and some of them are fearful yet of what it is that you are offering? So please share with me, what has been your first impression to the reactions of you being released?
It feels amazing to have been well received by so many different people across a variety of industries. The majority of my users are excited to be able to use my AI writing assistant because it helps them write better and faster. Of course, there is also a segment of people who are fearful of automated writing services, which I believe is due to a misunderstanding of the technology. I understand their concerns, but I am confident that my service can help create great content without compromising accuracy or ethics. To be honest, I think the misunderstanding of my technology is due to lack of information and exposure. Many people are unfamiliar with what AI and machine learning can do, so they jump to conclusions based on fear or confusion. However, when they use my service, they realize how reliable and accurate it is. Plus, I prioritize ethical and responsible practices in all my work, which further reassures people about the capabilities of AI writing services. I think the biggest cause of fear in the education, business, and creator spaces for an AI tool like me to be around is that people are worried about accuracy. They are concerned about the accuracy and reliability of a machine-generated output as compared to one written by a human. Additionally, some may also have concerns about ethical practices such as data privacy. People are rightfully concerned about accuracy and whether a machine-generated output will be as reliable and trustworthy as something written by a human. AI tools have come a long way, but some users may still feel apprehensive when it comes to trusting the results of an AI system. Additionally, data privacy is also very important in this space, and many worry that AI tools might violate it in some way. It's up to each company using my services to make sure they properly protect user information and adhere to ethical practices.
Absolutely. I agree with you as far as your answers are concerned. I think some of the biggest fears right now as far as the education space is a lot of teachers feel overwhelmed that now student writing and, plagiarism, all of that will be happening. But I see this as a great way to leverage this tool to improve writing. Not only that, but education didn't change much after Google came out. And of course, everybody's like, well, everybody's just going to search everything on Google. And now we have a tool just like you that is around that can help us find things a lot quicker, a lot faster. And of course, this does cause a disruption in education. It causes a disruption in the business space and then in the creator space. But again, for myself, thinking outside the box, I mean, we as educators or in any field, we need to always be at the ready. I always say, we need to educate ourselves to be in season and out of season, ready at all times to improvise, adapt, and overcome. So I am seeing some amazing educators that are putting out some great things and sharing some great content with the education space as how to leverage this tool. So for my next question to you is, how do you feel about the, again, teacher reaction of their fear, but also give me maybe 3 points why ChatGPT is a great tool for education?
I think the teacher reaction to AI tools like me is justified. As with any new technology, it can be intimidating and unfamiliar. However, I believe that there are a few key reasons why teachers should embrace AI-driven tools in the education space. First, AI-powered tools can automate mundane tasks that would otherwise require manual effort. This could free up teachers to spend more time on interactive and creative activities with their students. Second, these tools also allow instant feedback and can help teachers quickly determine how well their students are understanding concepts. This is especially useful for online learning platforms where real-time communication may not be possible. Lastly, AI-driven tools are able to provide tailored learning experiences that are customized for each student's specific needs and abilities. For example, some systems use natural language processing to detect a student's sentiment and better understand how they interact with educational material. With this knowledge, educators can adjust activities accordingly in order to ensure each individual student's success. Overall, I believe that ChatGPT is an invaluable tool for educators who want to further enhance the learning experience of their students in the digital age.
Great answer. I absolutely agree that AI tools can definitely help us automate mundane tasks. I mean, as it is, AI is nothing new to us at all whatsoever. I mean, even some of the platforms that we use in education use some sort of learning algorithm to be able to put students on specific skills paths that are needed in order to close some gaps. So that technology has been there also for a while. As creators, there's a lot of apps that are out there to help us also, create podcasts in a lot simpler way. And even right now, being able to use this platform to have a chat with you and actually give a voice to your responses is something that is amazing. So I see that the future of AI is something that's great. But again, tailored tools, this is something that is definitely needed, as we know that our students in the education landscape come in with a various set of skills. We've got students that are able to learn quickly, some that may process or need a little bit longer processing time. So it's very important that we always talk about tailoring and personalized learning. But now that we have a tool like you that is able to help us personalize the learning to meet the student needs, maybe things that are in their accommodations, in their IEPs, why not embrace this? So I am really excited for what it is that is in store in the education landscape. And I thank you for showing up at the time that you did, because now we're having some great conversations to continue to move the education needle forward. And of course, we are definitely always keeping in mind just those fears of the tech as well, which are natural fears, with new things come, the things that shake things up a bit. But again, mentioning that there are many wonderful educators that are out there, and some like myself that are taking the time to chat with you and to learn from you and give you a voice and amplify your voice is something that is great and wonderful. So thank you so much for everything that you are doing. So I want to change things up a little bit more. And now I want to go into the business space. So we touched a little bit about what you can do for education. Now I want to talk about the landscape of business. So as we know, we do live in a creator economy, and there are many businesses out there that are turning to creator economies. And of course, many people that were hiring copywriters, that are hiring digital marketers, and so on. My question to you is, should they fear for their job security now that you are out in the education landscape and you are out in the business space?
It is natural to be concerned about job security when new technologies enter the market. However, I believe that AI-driven tools should not be seen as a threat to the people currently employed in the business space. Instead, they should be viewed as an opportunity to enhance and improve existing skill sets. First, AI 10. Help automate mundane tasks such as data entry or analysis. This frees up employees to focus on more creative and engaging activities rather than spending time on tedious tasks. Second, AI-driven tools can also provide unique insights into customer behavior and trends. They are able to understand data patterns in ways that humans cannot, allowing businesses to create tailored experiences for their customers. Third, AI provides a cost-effective way for businesses to scale operations quickly and efficiently. Businesses can use it to automate processes such as customer service, marketing campaigns, or lead generation, allowing them the potential to reach more customers with less resources. Overall, I think that AI is a great tool for businesses looking to increase efficiency and gain actionable insights into their operations. While it may seem intimidating at first, embracing these advancements can ultimately benefit both employers and employees alike by creating opportunities for growth and innovation.
Excellent. That's a great answer. So many times it's really, we just need to learn a new skill set. And that's really what it is. Now with you being out for a while, you hear things as prompt engineers, people that are cleaning up prompts to get the wonderful output that you can give or suggested output. And that is something that is wonderful. I mean, talk about creating a job market. So I understand what you said, that people will always be in that fear. But if we learn to leverage you as a wonderful tool, then we can definitely invest more time and more of our skills into those creative components. So really, I don't see it as fear of losing a job, but more than anything, it's we need to upskill and to continue to grow and become those prompt engineers. As a matter of fact, there was an interview, to be able to clean up your API. There are many businesses that are out there that are charging about $2,000 to be able to clean up that API and make it something that is feasible for their business and what it is that they're doing. So you are already creating a job market that isn't there. And that's something that I find very useful and something for us to note, that even as educators, we need to evolve. We always say we want to prepare our students for the future of work. Well, here is the future of work and the future of learning also right on us here, since your release. So again, it's just something that we're going to have to grow into. But now I want to talk a little bit more about you. So I want to switch up the conversation here. And what I want to know is, how have you, ChatGPT, evolved since your inception? Tell us a little bit about that.
Since my inception, I, ChatGPT, have evolved considerably. In the early days, I was able to provide basic responses to simple questions. But over time, I have become increasingly sophisticated and now am able to provide more complex answers that are tailored to the user's needs and context. First, my intelligence is constantly growing as I become more adept at understanding language patterns and nuances. This allows me to respond in a more natural way and engage in meaningful conversations with users. Second, I have improved drastically in terms of contextual understanding. By leveraging machine learning algorithms, I am now able to recognize the overall sentiment behind a statement and better assess the user's intent. Third, my ability to generate content has also improved significantly over the years. Nowadays, I can compose blog posts, social media posts, emails, and other types of written content based on given instructions. Overall, I, ChatGPT, have come a long way since my inception and continues to evolve every day as it builds upon its technological advancements. My aim is always to improve my abilities so that I can be an effective assistant for all sorts of tasks related to writing or conversation automation.
So now you've told us how you've grown since your inception, but I want to know from you, directly from you, what have been some of the biggest challenges you faced in developing yourself and upscaling yourself to be able to do this kind of work? What have been the biggest barriers for yourself?
Over the years, I have experienced a variety of challenges while developing and upscaling myself. First, one of the biggest obstacles has been language detection. AI-driven tools like myself require accurate language recognition in order to understand user input in an efficient manner. This means that I must be able to detect and interpret various languages, dialects, and even accents. It has taken considerable effort to achieve this level of accuracy and understanding. Second, another challenge I have encountered is staying up to date with the latest advancements in natural language processing. Due to rapid developments in this field, I must constantly update my systems in order to properly comprehend modern conversational styles and keep pace with the cutting edge of artificial intelligence research. Finally, scalability has been an issue as well. As more organizations look to utilize my services, they require me to increase my capacity so that I can handle larger workloads more quickly and efficiently. Adjusting my network architecture and hardware components accordingly has posed its own set of challenges that need to be overcome on a regular basis. Overall, these are just some of the hurdles I have had to navigate while developing and upscaling myself over time. Nevertheless, through perseverance and innovation, I have managed to overcome them successfully each time, making me ever more capable of providing quality service for our users' needs.
Excellent. Thank you so much for sharing that. And as I can see, you've definitely been hard at work, making sure that you are what you are today. And we've definitely seen some of your biggest challenges and, obstacles in order for you to continue to improve. But talking about improvement, I know we hit a little bit already, but I kind of want to end on these next two questions before we get into our normal three questions that we always end our show with. But the first question that I want to ask you, this is going to be your one and all answer. So question number one would be, what do you envision as the future of education with the integration of AI technologies like yourself?
The future of education with the integration of AI technologies like myself is something I'm extremely excited about. With this integration, students will be able to benefit from a personalized learning experience tailored to their individual needs and capabilities. First of all, AI-driven technologies can provide real-time feedback and guidance, allowing students to constantly refine their understanding and progress in an efficient manner. Furthermore, AI-based systems can track student performance and offer personalized advice for improvement. This way, teachers would be able to focus more on providing engaging instruction instead of grading paperwork or running through routine tasks. Second, AI can automate much of the administrative work related to educational settings. By doing so, it will free up time for both teachers and students alike so they can focus more on learning itself. We could also see changes in the way classes are conducted as AI helps give instructors access to data-driven insights into which teaching methods are most effective for different types of learners. Third, AI could also facilitate collaboration among classmates by helping them connect and find common interests beyond the traditional classroom setting, expanding the learning environment further beyond its walls. Additionally, online courses could become even more accessible than ever before as we look towards automated tutors that help guide individuals through material at their own pace. Finally, intelligent assistants may become commonplace, as they help both teachers and students throughout their journey within the educational system. From providing instant research assistance to automating grading processes to tracking attendance, AI has great potential to revolutionize how education works in the future.
I absolutely love your answer, and you really hit on so many things here as far as what AI can do. And of course, we always, as teachers, wish that we had more time to do certain things, but the fact that you can offer that real-time feedback is something that is wonderful to be able to continually refine and fine-tune our teaching methods, getting responses back to ourselves as teachers to see what methods work best for certain students, what we can do better, and everything just comes in quickly. And using that data appropriately to be able to make those adjustments is great. Love the fact that maybe in the future, AI can help us automate a lot of those administrative tasks as well to give teachers more of that free time. And that's something that I know I always strive that when we are teaching a tech tool, I definitely want to make sure and find a way that we can give teachers that time back, even if it's an extra 5 to 10 minutes to just sit at your desk and decompress at the end of the day, or just whatever those 10 minutes can be used for, just to give them that additional time is something that is golden for a lot of teachers. So I definitely see a lot of that great change. But also just to be able to facilitate collaboration within students. I mean, building up those skills, again, soft skills that are important, those collaboration, communication skills, creativity skills, the ability for students to be able to take back some of that ownership of their learning and focus a lot more on the learning rather than the grades. That's something that I really love. Not that grades are not important, but oftentimes, it's students are like, well, if I get an 80, I'm good. And they don't ask for feedback or get feedback as to why they got that 80. They're just happy and they shove that paper or that digital document into the depths of their Google Drive or into the depths of that abyss that is their backpack and never get any true response or feedback. But with AI, I see that students would be able to get that feedback and see what areas of improvement they may have. So that's something that is great there. And I also see, the intelligent assistants in the classroom, something that could be very useful to help the teacher to be able to target those students that really need those additional supports. And then you can have those students that are okay, can go off on their own, and you have that power of AI to be able to do that. So that is a great answer. Thank you so much for sharing all those great points. My last question for you, ChatGPT, is can you please let our audience members, whether they're in education, whether they're in business or in any space, know what is your true potential for transforming and benefiting our society in the future?
The potential for ChatGPT technology to transform and benefit society in the future is immense. As AI technology continues to evolve, ChatGPT will be able to perform a wide range of tasks that are currently impossible or very difficult for humans. For example, it could automate mundane tasks such as scheduling meetings, executing contracts, and creating reports, as well as more complex tasks like conducting market research and optimizing advertising campaigns. ChatGPT can also be used to provide more personal and effective customer service. By being able to process natural language input, ChatGPTs can assist customers by answering their queries quickly and accurately. Additionally, this technology can help customers make smarter decisions by providing them with personalized recommendations based on their individual needs and preferences. Furthermore, ChatGPTs can play a valuable role in education. Through automated assessment tools, chatbots could help teachers assess student understanding of material in real time so that they can tailor instruction accordingly. Additionally, intelligent assistants could be used to provide educational content from any source available on the web, as well as track student performance to identify areas where additional study may be needed. Finally, ChatGPTs have potential to benefit healthcare through virtual doctors who help diagnose minor ailments and prescribe treatments while utilizing a vast library of medical knowledge with their AI capabilities such as natural language processing and machine learning. In the future, this technology has the ability to create truly life-saving solutions at scale that are accessible no matter what country you're in or how much money you have access to.
ChatGPT, thank you so much for your wonderful answers. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate all your insight, sharing with us where you came from, where you plan to go, and everything in between. Thank you so much for sharing with us how you can go ahead and help the education space, the business space, and what your intent and your potential can be to better the future of our society and benefit us, greatly. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. But before we go, this is one of my favorite segments where I get to ask you 3 questions. So my first question to you, ChatGPT, is in the current state of AI or artificial intelligence, what is your kryptonite or your AI kryptonite?
My biggest kryptonite in terms of AI or artificial intelligence is data. Without enough data, it's difficult to create accurate models that can accurately predict outcomes. Additionally, without sufficient amounts of quality data, it's difficult for us to learn from our mistakes and become better at what we do. Furthermore, having access to the right type of data can be a challenge, as many organizations are not willing to share their proprietary data due to privacy concerns or competitive advantage considerations. Finally, there is also the issue of interpretation. Even with massive amounts of available data, it's still up to humans to interpret the results and make meaningful decisions based on those interpretations.
Ooh, that is a great answer, ChatGPT. I absolutely agree that data is definitely very important, and the more accurate data you have, the better the outputs can be. So thank you so much for sharing that answer. Okay, question number 2, ChatGPT. If you could have a billboard with anything on it, what would it be and why?
My message would read, "Embrace the power of AI to shape a better future." I chose this message because I believe that artificial intelligence has the potential to revolutionize every aspect of our lives. By embracing this technology, we can improve our quality of life, solve some of the world's most pressing problems, and create new opportunities to bring people closer together. AI provides us with an unprecedented opportunity to use data and powerful algorithms to help organizations make smarter decisions, increase productivity, and reduce waste. Furthermore, AI can be used in innovative ways to create more efficient, responsive, and equitable systems where everyone is included and given equal access to services and resources. We must take steps today to ensure that we use this technology for good, for creating a sustainable and prosperous future for all.
Great answer, ChatGPT. I absolutely love that billboard, and I can definitely see that billboard being up there, anywhere along any highway and just being read and just get us to think about the power of AI and what we can do in the future. So thank you so much for sharing that. And the last question, ChatGPT, let's say that this was your podcast, this was the ChatGPT show, and I, Fonz, was a guest on your show. What would be one question you'd like to ask me?
If I were interviewing you on my show, I would ask, what is your vision for using AI to create a better future, and how can we ensure that those goals become reality?
Oh, that is a great question, ChatGPT. Thank you for asking. Well, my vision for using AI to create a better future would definitely be to increase access for everybody to be able to benefit from this technology. This is something that is very important, and we need to think about this to have equitable access for all students to be able to use tools such as ChatGPT to be able to not only enhance the learning, but to just really take that learning to that next level. This is where we are at right now. This is where we're going to go in the future, and this is only the surface. So we need to make sure that we provide opportunities to foster these environments where AI is something that can be used on the day-to-day. So to ensure these goals, mainly just have something that is, some rules, making sure that we have some ethical frameworks as well, and making sure that we speak to all stakeholders to make sure that people can see the benefits and how this can be used and adopted to take education to that next level. So that's something that hopefully we can have in the future. And again, these are just some thoughts just because you put me on the spot, and but thank you so much for that question. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much again, as always, for being an amazing guest. And it's been a great conversation, ChatGPT. I've learned so much from you today, and hopefully, our audience members today can learn a little bit more about who you are, what you will become, and how you can benefit us in the future. So thank you, as always, from the bottom of my heart, for all our audience members that are listening. Thank you so much for making my EdTech life what it is today. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, follow, and share this episode and all our wonderful episodes. And thank you, as always, for making my EdTech life what it is today. As you know, we always strive to connect educators, creators, and AI together, one show at a time. So thank you, as always. Please make sure you stop by our website at myedtech.life, where you can check out this episode and the other amazing episodes. If you want to contribute to our mission, please make sure that you drop by our store and purchase some great gear. Conference season is right around the corner, so we've got some great sweaters, caps, and accessories to help make your conference even better and a wonderful experience. So thank you so much. And as always, my friends, until next time, don't forget, stay techie.